My favorite company core value is what we call mountain hippie lifestyle. We're all in this together, and if we all are contributing and helping each other out as a core community and a core group, then we're all gonna benefit in the end, and it's not ever an individual versus another individual.
Resiliency is so important, especially nowadays. Things change so fast, and we need to be able to overcome whatever it is and to grow. And resiliency builds character. It builds strong companies and strong people, and in my opinion, strong futures.
Our primary core value is prioritizing excellence. From the very first phone call until our guest departs, we strive to treat our clients with the utmost respect and professionalism.
Opportunity for all. CU Denver is a non-traditional campus. We have many first-generation multicultural students, and that's my background. I'm a first-generation multicultural student. Our students so far out of our RMI program have all been placed in jobs. We have 100% job placement, so that opportunity for all has happened specifically for my students.
I've made a personal sacrifice for my organization in the year 2008. Construction services and franchising were both on the decline, and I didn't take a paycheck for 18 months. But I wasn't the only one that made a sacrifice. My team offered to take a reduction in pay of 15%, so we didn't lay anybody off, and we paid every penny back.
One of the key things I had to do was take a $100,000 pay cut. And believe me, it was the best decision, and I don't regret it for a moment. And the reason I share this is because I want people to dream big, and if I hadn't dreamt big, this would never have happened.
I am a working parent, and so obviously there's sacrifice involved every single day where I choose to go serve my community instead of being at home. But I think the difference is that with my sacrifice actually comes an incredible opportunity to show my daughter exactly what a real leader looks like, how women can show up in the workplace and be not only powerful, but be inspiring and take care of those around them.
When I was on maternity leave with my daughter, one of my team members was struggling with the workload, and I ended up coming back from my maternity leave several weeks early to make sure that I was there to help her out.
I probably have sacrificed some sleep along the way. It was because whatever I was focused on, I wanted to make sure that I got done well. I got it to the point of making an impact and delivering quality results.
A moment in my career when I had a personal sacrifice was during the COVID pandemic. Business travel had come to a complete standstill, and our company was at risk. Instead of cutting back, I doubled down. We worked with our corporate clients to move their employees out of hot spots and transferred them to safe housing.
Micro sacrifices. I believe in lopsided days and balanced weeks. That may mean if I have a big deadline, I get up early, I sacrifice a little bit of sleep, and I drill in and I focus on an important work project. But if I did that every day, I'd be leading a lopsided life. So it's important to pull back and look at our weeks and make sure that once we meet that deadline and that project is complete, that we look and see how we may be out of balance with our other priorities and really invest our time and resources on those.
My leadership superpower is emotional clarity. I believe that everyone needs to feel respected, heard, and appreciated in the workplace. And it's really important to create a positive environment for talent and people to feel respected and be treated with dignity, respect, and fairness.
Enthusiasm. I prefer to go by Chief Energy Officer. My job is to lift up the individuals, the teams, and the entire company to places where they've never been before.
Influence. I'm just really passionate about my work, and I love my work. It doesn't matter if it's work, if it's something personal. If I love it, then I should probably be in a commercial for you.
My leadership superpower is that I am very intuitive and insightful. I have the ability to foresee problems coming down the road well before they happen. And that rare ability has enabled us to predict those problems well before they occur.
Connect people and build relationships. When you have those relationships, you have the trust, and this is one of the reasons why we were able to really redesign and revamp. Kathy and I had this leadership capability to really say, let's just put our law practice aside, let's jump in here, and we both love learning.
Having strategic vision, always connecting things and systemically seeing how one thing is in relation to another, And working together in partnership as a result can make amazing things happen.
The ability to zoom in and zoom out, where my department is facing a current issue or challenge, or I'm just perceiving that the department is going in the wrong direction. And that's when I zoom in, make sure those problems are handled at the earliest possible level, while at the same time not losing sight of higher ground, where I can look at the organization as a whole and make sure that we're functioning and healthy as an organization.
My leadership superpower is I'm not an ivory tower leader. I want my team to know that if push came to shove, I was going to suit up, so to say, and get on the floor with them, make sure that they had the support in place that they needed, that my residents knew that I was active and that I was involved and that I was going to make sure that they were taken care of.
A belief that a Titan should have is that impact definitely beats ego. It's less about being a Titan, although it's a massive recognition, and more about the impact that Titan is going to make and truly resonate within the community, different teams, and the company overall.
You should always give back to the community you serve. I started a nonprofit called Women in 911, and it was just through our passion and our own funding. We now have about 1,500 first responders that we provide benefits for, including mentoring, training, mental wellness programs, and all forms of services that we provide them.
The ability to continually get better and to constantly improve. Through constant, consistent daily actions, we have the ability to make big improvements over time if we have the discipline to follow through.
A belief that a Titan should have is that life is filled with challenges and often adversity. My job is to rise above those challenges and adversity and make things better and come out on top every time.
Resilience, and they have to have trust in what they're doing. Make a decision, make it well, make it informed, second guess it once or twice, recalculate, make it, and move forward and take action.
Beliefs that a Titan should have include being bold, taking risks, being authentic, and investing in lifelong learning. Lifelong learning provides resilience, adaptability, and personal fulfillment. And always being ahead of the curve by taking on those lifelong learning opportunities puts you in the forefront, not only for your business, but for your employees, in my case, for the students that I serve, and the employers that I'm helping to give them that next generation of employees.
Having that open book management approach means that everybody understands where the business is at, where we're trying to go, and then everybody can give their very best to help us get there.
A belief a Titan should have is that they are not better than anybody else. Be willing to step out and do things outside of what is, quote unquote, their job duties, and be willing to do things that you're expecting your team to do, because you can't expect your team to do anything that you're not willing to do.
Every single voice matters, and not just that it matters, but it is a requirement of each of us to look throughout the room and see who's not at the table, and not only bring them to the table, but ask them to share their voice.